Hey everybody, welcome to our live. I am Heather, and we do come to you live each and every day, Monday through Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Central Time, so we can talk Luminess. You can see it being done. I'm going to go through all the motions of Luminess. We always like to go over our starter kit and what you receive when you do order the system, and so we don't like any surprises for you. And we'll talk about the starter kit. We'll talk about how to get started, and so you can go from there. Good morning, Martin. How are you? You know what? Let me get my okay, there we are. All right, had to move my things around so I could see everybody. All right, so we do like to go over the starter kit. We know that everybody's at different levels, and so maybe you're interested in ordering it. Maybe you ordered it and you haven't received it, or you ordered it, received it, and it's still sitting on your counter. And so we want to make sure that you know what you're getting and how to use it. So let's look at one of our starter kits. I'll show you. This is our Icon Pro. We also have the Icon, and then we also have the Legend. And the Legend is one of older ones. But it's amazing. And then we also have the Breeze, which is our newest one, and that one is cordless and chargeable. Good morning, Zandra. How are you? And then it comes with makeup. So it comes with everything you see here. It does come with the 2 bottles of foundation. It comes with Love and Blush. So depending on, like what your look is, we give you the 2 large bottles so you can color match, but then the blush is super high pigmented. Love is something, it's a illuminator, so you might not use it every day. Maybe one day you'll use blush. Maybe one day you'll use blush and mix a drop of Love. But when you get this, I want you to practice. This is different. Whoops. This is a different way of putting on makeup. And so you need to practice. And hold on, let me fix the focus. All right. You need to practice, bottom line. And if you get the system home and you put it on like traditional makeup, you're not going to love it. And so the ways that you can practice are right here. So the big thing is you want to make sure that you're going to keep it 4 finger widths away from your face. Make number 4. Put your index finger here or one of the fingers, and then the stylus at the tip of the outside finger. Make sure you keep it that distance. You always want to be moving the stylus. You're never in one spot twice, but there is overlap. And so watching yourself, feeling that air around there and checking to make sure you're that 4 finger widths away is important. Then you can put water in here and airbrush water on your face. Barely pull back on this trigger. Barely, barely, barely. Water, when practicing with water weighs heavier than the makeup. So your face is going to be wet. We just don't want it running down your face. Okay. So very important there. Let's see. Good morning, Debbie. Okay. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Marilyn. Veronica. Hello, Judy. Good morning. Good morning. Debbie is asked, hey, Cindy, good to see you. And we have Zandra on YouTube. Okay, what's the difference for the breezes? I don't know. The breezes are the same. I'm confused. There's only one breeze. I'm checking it out right now, actually. There's only one breeze. The only difference would be the color. Is the only difference that we have. Okay. So I'm hoping that's right. Is there... I'm so confused. Because there's only one breeze. So there shouldn't be any differences. Is what I'm like, did something come out new that I didn't know about? Good morning, Pam. How are you? All right, so we're going to do like Tuesday basic look, your go-to, not a basic, but your go-to look. And I always tell you guys, like, you need a go-to look. It is always fun to have, you know, to play, to try different things. I always tell you to try different things, especially when you're, you know, you have so much makeup to try or whatever look you're going for. You know, if you're going for a natural look, if you're going for more glam look, whatever but you always need your basics. So those days that we maybe wanted to sleep in and we short on time, so you can do it in a flash. And so some of these basics that I have to have is number one, our nude and naughty palette. Guys, if you don't have this one, check it out. You need to get it. You need to get it. The Cut One palette is another one. And so, and then I'm going to use some other products. So, Angela says she may be talking about the older machines. Yes, new because it's compared to. Okay. Yeah, I was like, did something happen and I'm not aware of it? Girl, you freaked me out. She said, sorry, I have one Breeze and it's red one. I just, yeah. Okay. So the difference, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, threw me this morning. I haven't had enough coffee. So yes, the only difference is going to be the shade. And so we do have the black one and a cranberry. Oh no. Jeannie, that's a loaded question, asking your son that. Ooh. And you know what? I just noticed as I was opening up my Breeze that I used yesterday is I did not clean it. Yikes. Yikes. Always, always, always clean your machine. Do as I say, not as I do. Becky Martin on YouTube. Still haven't got to use my received it. Called customer service. Replacement. Oh, Becky. Becky. Honey, number one, if customer service is going to listen, I'm going to get in trouble. But Becky's had a problem with the Breeze. They're supposed to send the new one. It's been 5 days. She called and then the customer service didn't know anything about it. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, our customer service is thebomb.com. It's the best. I will tell you certain things to do with customer service. If at any time you can go to our Facebook page at Luminess Cosmetics and message them. That goes straight to the people here and message them. Good morning, Muzi. I've been thinking about you, honey. So Becky, don't get frustrated. We just got to get you to speak to the right people. And so if they didn't know anything about it and this was something you'd already dealt with, ask to speak to a supervisor. So just keep taking it up the line. And you can be super nice because we know that it's, what's the saying? You can get more flies with honey. I don't know what that, anyway, be nice. Because these people, I'm sure, have to listen to a whole bunch of stuff, you know, taking care of the customer service stuff. I love you, Muzi. You're so sweet. But Becky, you could have, I understand that you want to keep or you want to have the appointment. And I know, I'm sorry, I was not implying that you were mean. I was just saying in general, whoever you're calling with customer service, always be nice. But anyway, Becky, email me at beautybar@luminessair.com. Beautybar@luminessair.com. Send me your phone number that is attached to your account. Give me like a brief story because, honey, I just want to see the baby. I don't want to hear about the labor pains. So just give me an account of what needs to happen and let's get it worked out for you. If that happened to me, I would have asked for customer, like, oh, great, awesome. I've already dealt with this. Can I speak to your customer service manager? Can I speak to your manager? That's why I always say message our customer service, direct message them on Facebook because it goes straight to the people. One, no way, shape, or form do I like to sit on on the phone. I mean, how many times have we sit on the phone? Nobody likes to sit on the phone. And so I don't care what it is, but I don't like to sit on the phone and talk to customer service, period, regardless of who it is. But message them. I promise it's a lot faster. You'll get more results because everything is documented as well. And so that's what I would do. But message me, email me, and I'll look for it when I get off. I'm not going to be here. I'm leaving after this live, but I will double check. And so there you go. Sorry, guys. All right. So now, okay, perfect. Guys, that's what this is for. I know I spent some time talking about this, but that's what I want to make sure that all my peeps on these lives are taken care of. And so whether you watch it live or watch it on the replay, I always like to take care of you. And I will not only show you the ways to airbrush, but I will also show you the best ways to reach customer service, to handle whatever. So never get frustrated, guys. One thing about Luminess is we want you to love the system as much as we do. And so I want to make sure that you're experiencing, you're learning, you have the right tools. But when you first get it, I'm going to tell you right now to learn to airbrush. Don't worry about the steps or what I need, but learn to airbrush. And the best way of doing that is to watch these or book an appointment. And so we just do that, because the next step is to find out what order you need things and because a lot of our products overlap. And I know some of you buy products when you order the system, you're like, oh, I need this, I need this. I get that because I'm right there with you. And but there are products overlap. So there's times that I might need this, or there's times that I need this. We're taking less steps to make us look flawless and less time. But a lot of our products overlap. And so the other great thing about these lives is that I tell you what each product does. Make sense? I feel like I just rambled. So with that being said, let me check. Because I know I just missed some on. Ooh, I like that. Marilyn said I should do a grunge look. She doesn't like the look, but should do. Maybe we can do like a glam grunge. Ooh, I love that journey for me. Good morning, Sunshine. That Sunshine, I need your name because that's what I always say in the mornings. I'm like, good morning, Sunshine. Pam says you can catch more bees with honey than lemons. Yes, so true. Veronica says I went to my son's wedding last weekend and I did my makeup. The beautification for the bride told me that my makeup. Oh, I love that. I love hearing that. That is so awesome. I love hearing that. That makes me so excited. All right. Sunshine's like, I need this. Yes, you do. And I'm interpreting your message. All right. So I am first starting out with our CC Concealer. CC Concealer is one of our pre-coverage things that we have. Oh, thank you, Muzi. We have different products that are going to help with pre-coverage. So we have X Out, comes in one shade. We have, just kidding, we have Eraser, comes in one shade. We have X Out that comes in 2 or 3 shades. We have CC Concealer, it comes in 5 shades. We have color correctors. So we have different things. You will never use each one of those at the same time. You would never use X Out and Eraser at the same time. You're going to pick one of those. Now, there are times I can use Eraser. There are times I'll use X Out. There are times that I'm going to need more coverage and I'm going to do the CC Concealer. So just know that going in. Does everybody need pre-coverage? Nope. Because everybody's face is different. Everybody's look is different. There might be times you use it and there might be times you don't. Okay? Making sense? So now I am using the pre-coverage. I'm using the CC. Sandra's like, Heather, you're the best. There's only one thing that would make you better, and that's if I could come to her house daily to do her makeup. I love that. And guys, she's like, hopefully someday I'll get there. Guys, I'm telling you, you will. All of this will become second nature to you. You'll know exactly where to hold the airbrush. If at first, like when I do my group chats, one thing I get a lot is, well, I'm not getting the coverage. And chances are you're not focusing on those areas. You're doing a free-for-all, right? You're just going, or maybe you're holding it too far, because what happens when that air starts blowing, we do this, or we do this, we come in too close because we're used to touching our face. And so it's going to be important to practice those steps. Practice holding it 3 fingers away. Notice that I'm never in one spot twice. Notice, like, my nose gets red, so what am I doing? I'm going to hit those areas. I'm going to hit it under my eyes again. Okay? You're going to notice that the more you use it, the more you're learning, right? And every day you are going to get better and better. All right. So now I just did my CC concealer, and now I'm going in, and this is just that pre-coverage. Now I'm going in and I'm using the blush. Now, if you're new, you're going to be like, why is she using blush? She hadn't even done her foundation. Well, that's the great thing about Luminess. Our blush is super high pigmented. If you use more than 2 drops, you're going to look crazy. Now, I like a softer blush, and so I usually, when I do airbrush blush, I'll apply it first, because I like a softer blush, and when I do my foundation, it will blend it out. So when I go in to do my foundation, I did 2 drops in here, turn on my system. It's so funny. Everybody has their own thing. So Musette says more bees with honey than vinegar. Who said more bees with honey than lemons? I love how each person has their own little saying. Jeannie says, Heather girl tells the truth. Because she got it down pretty quickly, but kept watching, and there's always more to learn. So true. So true. Natural at the end turned out great. Till it messed. Oh, Becky. Oh, honey, we're going to get you set, babe. All right. Now I always tell you 4 finger widths away. Boop, 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 right? And then now I'm doing my blush, so I can come in a little bit. And then I'm just going back and forth. Okay, going back and forth until I run out of those 2 drops. Okay, now notice what's happening. You see it, it's starting to bloom. It's starting to bloom. And so now I'm going to go over, and I'm using Rose 4-in-1, shaking up my product. Always, always, always shake up your products. Even if it's the foundation that you use every single day, you will know, woo, almost hit my style, or almost hit my breeze. You will notice you'll still need to shake them up. Still shake them up. Now I'm going to turn on my system. Since I'm using blush, I'm going to make sure that the foundation's coming out now. I'm going to start at my forehead, start making my rounds. I'm not hurrying. All my moves are deliberate. Pretend that your breeze or your stylus is a brush, or however you put your makeup on, and you're using the air is your bristles. So you're just going to feel that air all around your face. If we were putting this on with a brush, we wouldn't just sit there, right? You're going to move this around. Now, the great thing about this is that we don't have to put the same amount of makeup everywhere. And that's all I have to do. I put 5 drops in, but I don't even think I used 5 drops. So I didn't have to use, you should be between 5 and 8 drops total for a full face, okay? That will vary depending on what coverage you want and what you need for that day. Now, I like fuller coverage, but I didn't need all those drops because I did pre-coverage and I did my blush first. And so because of that, that's going to help with my coverage, okay? So now I'm going to go in with a blending brush right here. I'm using our Nude and Naughty palette. I'm going to go in with what? Let's go in. I always end up with the coppery colors, which I love in this. Let's go in. Let's try this one. I'm mixing. I always mix. So I'm going to go back and forth. And notice, like, our pigments, all of our eyeshadow, everything that we have is very high pigmented. And so a little bit goes a long way. And so I'm just blending this into my crease, not having to pull on my eye. I don't have to pick Sunshine, are you I thought you were talking to Martin, but thank you very much. So I'm going to go back and forth. I'm not picking up my brush, and my skin on my lid moves. And so if I was pressing hard, you would be able to tell. You would be able to tell the skin is moving. And so this is how light you can be to blend the makeup. All right, so I did that in my crease. Notice, like, I'm blending out any harsh edges. You can also, another little thing that I do is I'll take a tissue, paper towel, I can fold it up, wipe my brush on there, and blend again. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this goldish coppery, and just with my finger, apply that to my lid. Just like so. Then I can still go back and blend. Ooh, I like it, I like it. Now I'm going to take my flat eyeshadow brush and do a color. I'll use this underneath as my liner. And I flipped it. Now I don't know what colors I used. Again, not pulling super hard underneath that eye area. That's super delicate. Now taking the Cut One palette, using all of them, doing a little bit of contouring. Okay. And then now I'm going to grab our Persuasion eyeliner, and I'm going to do just a little bit of eyeliner right at, I don't know what the hair that's doing, right at my lash line. And normally you see me do a little bit thicker, but I'm going to try to do it really thin. And I'm using the brown, the cocoa. And see what a difference, even just a little thin line. Can y'all see the difference? I love it. And what this is going to do is make my lash line look fuller. So just a little bit right at the top to make my lash line look fuller. Okay, now I'll go in with Dusty Rose. Which I did have a little bit on. because I never walk out of the house without it. And you can use our lip liners as lipsticks because, again, what? Super high pigmented, right? Everything we have is super high pigmented. Curling my lashes. Grabbing my mascara. Now, I know all of you are going to fall out if you've watched any of my lives. I'm not going to use any shimmer today. What? I'm not using any. I normally like some shimmer up here and down my nose, but I'm going to hold off because I'm trying something different. And then going over my lashes. I mean, look what difference. Even just a little bit. Little bit, just a little bit. Makes such a difference. Oh, love it. Love it. So pick your go-to look. I only used 2 shades of eyeshadow, a little bit of eyeliner. These are things that are going to help, like, bam, makes my lash line look thicker. A little bit of mascara. Our mascara is amazing. If you don't have that, check those out. Hit that link below, and you can do some shopping. The link's in the description. If you want to book an appointment, hit that link below. You can see that link as well. So there you go, guys. Easy, easy. You can do it, guys. You can do it. I promise. I promise. All right. There you go. All right, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day today. Yeah, something new. Countless. I mean, with the Nude and Naughty, you have 36. Hold on, open it for you. 36 different eyeshadows. 36 different eyeshadows. And what about the Cut One palette? That can also be used as eyeshadows. So not only will it contour, it's going to, you can use it for eyeshadow as well. So lots of different options for you guys. So check them out, hit those links, and you got it, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you back here tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. Like our page. If you're on YouTube, make sure you do subscribe, and I think you can sign up for notifications too. Zondra's like, I try really weird things. I always say, guys, try something different before you take your makeup off, and you can tell if you like it or not. All right? You guys have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye for now.